Man, we don't need no hat for that. Shit getting too. It's getting there. What up, world? What up? Oh, it's gonna be a good week for boxing this week, I guess. Shakur Stevenson, Oscar Valdez, and then we working on the mixtape. Some would like to call album. I like to call it a mixtape. Whatever. It's light work. I like using these egg weights because it's better than using a dumbbell. You know, forget that. I like these egg weights. Boom, 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 boom. What's the latest regard? His title is stripped. What you mean, what's the latest regards? He didn't fight for his title. He a champion that didn't make weight the first time in December. I ain't never seen no real champ like Pacquiao. Always made weight. Real champions, they ain't gonna have no problem making weight. Floyd Mayweather, no problem. You know? But Casemiro, first time I was in camp with him, boy, he's a chubby boy. He didn't stay disciplined. But Butler only interim holder, right? Nah, they gonna change that. What's today? Wednesday? They gonna change that because the WBO ain't vacant. Interim only means when a fighter is sick or injured that they can't fight. So the opponent fights the replacement, which is Jonas. But Casemiro wasn't injured. So the where the egg weights. Casemiro wasn't injured, so that's I know for sure that's gonna change into a world title. So Butler, he's going that interim title is gonna change into a world title because Casemiro wasn't injured. He just broke policy, and he went on live. Supposedly, I don't watch his live because we can care less about him out here. We don't care about fake people around here. Real recognize real. He come down to these streets in Long Beach, they gonna be on his head. I ain't gotta do nothing. They gonna be on his head though. That's why he had to train in San Diego. He didn't come train at Wild Card because the goons would have been over there waiting. I saw his vlog. He was able to reach 117, but the issue is the sauna. He reached 117 and drained himself. He would have lost to Paul Butler. Paul Butler, look, the way Paul Butler outboxed Jonas, no offense to Jonas and all, he trained hard. He just, you know, it wasn't his night, but he would have done the same thing to, Casemiro. Box him all night. Box, boom. Backpedal, box, boom. Pick his shots. Casemiro, all he's looking for is one big shot. That's all. He don't got no good boxing. Especially with a dude taller and with reach. Boy, you need to get inside there, and you know, Casemiro don't got that. I've seen him spar so many times. He got outboxed. You can see it on you know, some of the sparring sessions that I released. Casemiro got power. He's just not disciplined. He's not disciplined like Jack Tapora. These fighters ain't disciplined nowadays. They catch a little bit of fame. He had a falling out with MP Promotion. I don't know what they got with MP Promotions. I'm a producer. I'm an actor. I'm a director. I be around with a lot of other fighters. I've been around the game way before fucking Casemiro's name was even mentioned amongst anyone. You know, no one knew about Casemiro. I was around Zab Judah. I was around Floyd a few times. Floyd Senior. I was around Roger Mayweather during his, like, you know, before he passed away. I got to be around him, you know. He was already old though, but still. Bah, bah, bah. Roy Jones Jr. Boom, 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 boom. Actually, Roy Jones Jr. was my first fight I went to. How come he's not training at Wildcard? Cause he did some stuff. You're not gonna go where you're not welcome. I'm not saying that he's not welcome at Wildcard, but like, you know, he's not gonna come out to LA. He's not gonna come out to Long Beach. Look what he did. He did some fake buster stuff, and now look at his career. It's going down the drain. Instead, he could have just stuck to the script, kept it real. Bah! And he would have had millions. He would have had millions, and everyone else would have got paid, and we would have all been straight. I mean, I'm straight regardless. I'm straight regardless, but you know, it's his team's fault for going live. You know, for example, look at Devin Haney. He don't go live all the time. All these other fighters, they don't go live every time. He exposed himself by going live every time and went to the sauna, knowing whether he knew it or not. You're supposed to know the rules and regulations. If he didn't know that, then his team is foolish. You know, because if it was us, the dream team, none of that would have happened. He would have made weight perfectly fine. Well, not perfectly fine, because last time for the Rigondeaux, whoo, he was killing he was killing himself. He barely made weight. But good thing, you know, we was able to rehydrate him properly. What was for the Rigo camp? Ha, 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 ha. How about Jonas fighting for championship next? How possible is that? Jonas fighting for a title? Who is he gonna fight? Inoue and Nonito is gonna fight for the unification, and then after that, the winner of that is gonna wanna be undisputed and fight Paul Butler. So Jonas fighting for a world title, I don't, in my opinion, in my perspective, I don't see that happening till maybe next year. I don't think he could fight for a world title this year, unless something miraculous happens, and you know, just like this situation happened where Paul Butler was supposed to fight Casemiro, and then, you know, Jonas came as a replacement. Then he'll have opportunity for that this year. But for this year, I think Jonas will probably have a quick tune-up fight just to get another win, to get the feeling, and then he'll go and get set up for probably a title eliminator and get ranked up again, and then, you know, have his shot at a title. But I do see him having a potential world title fight again real soon. I don't think this year, possibly next year, early on next year. But I see him having another title fight. I have no doubt, because Jonas is real disciplined. He just has to work on a few different things. He's a good puncher, good fighter, but he has to work on his boxing and fighting people that's slick and with those type of styles is what I mean. He has to work on fighting capitalizing on fighting boxes and cutting off the ring, because that's what he didn't do. He when I analyzed the fight, in my perspective, he didn't cut off the ring. He forgot about the jab. When he did use the jab, he was successful. But Butler's reach was just, you know, he was beating Jonas to the jab. And he just needed a little bit more head movement. He needed to cut off the ring and, you know, he needed to have Butler chase him, not him chase Butler. From the first two, 3 rounds, I already seen it. I was like, oh shit, if it's gonna go like this all night long, it's gonna be he's fighting Butler's fight. You want to switch it up. You're gonna be like, all right, nah, I'm not gonna chase you. You're gonna have to come chase me. He could have played possum. He could have played possum. Went came at Butler, got hit, pretend he got hurt, started going back, and then Paul Butler would have been start chasing him, and then he would have countered, bah, and came with that special uppercut that he was looking for all night. Jonas was looking for that uppercut all night. It's just that he was chasing and forcing it to happen. That's why it wasn't landing. It probably landed a couple times, but it didn't land the way he was expecting it to land. Had he had, it's a learning experience. It's all right. Jonas is gonna be fine. Why? Because he's disciplined. Right now, he's probably working out. Jonas is gonna be straight. He's not like one of them fighters that only train when it's training camp time. He trains all year round. So, and he's with Sean Gibbons. He's in good hands. So, for sure, I don't see him fighting for a world. Sorry guys, someone was calling me. Bye. As far as Casemiro, his career is basically down the drain. He'll still have a few fights, but I see they're gonna use him as I see him being used as a stepping stone for another fighter that's undefeated to get a name under their resume. I can see in the future him probably signing with Top Rank maybe, and then they use him, and he gets outboxed. Casemiro, if he fights someone that goes toe to toe, Casemiro's strong. But if he fights someone that's a boxer, that's gonna box all night long, forget about it. Forget about it. There's not he can't do it. Bah. Casemiro's career won't be like that if he stays with MP and minimize condition, but actually Jason's brother ruined it. Oh yeah, I mean it's not Jason that ruined it. It's John Real himself that ruined it by his decision, because it was his decision to make, to listen to, to either go right or go left. It was his decision to make. So you could blame it on whoever you want to blame it on, but I blame it on the person that made the wrong decision. He could fight the loser of Donaire. Who, Nonito? Or Jonas? I mean Nonito. Casemiro or Jonas? What's your prediction on Inoue versus Donaire? Ground zero Casemiro. Yeah, that's possible. He could fight the loser of Inoue Nonito, but others want that fight too. Now he's not just the only one in line. It's politics to this. So, whoever's next in line is gonna get the opportunity. Casemiro's not the only fighter over there at 118. There's a lot of other ones. When was he stripped? You'll see. If it he didn't fight for his title. My prediction for Inoue versus Donaire, it's hard, cause Inoue got a lot better, but Nonito is a legend. So if Nonito is on his A game, he's been in the ring. They've been in the ring with each other. I think Nonito, he still has enough in the tank, but the odds are against him with his age and you know, Inoue has the edge. Inoue has the edge. Who do I want to win? I'd want Nonito to win. Who I think might win? It's like a 40, 55% chance, maybe 60% chance. It depends on it depends what Nonito comes. What kind of Nonito comes? A well prepared, focused Nonito, or you know, it just depends on how his camp is and how hungry he is. If Nonito is really hungry to be undisputed and finish his career off, because he's already a future Hall of Famer, but if he wants to finish his career off even more better, he might win. It's a possibility. It's a good fight. As far as Casemiro though, man, feel sorry for that boy, cause he had all the tools. He was just getting put on. It's like a rapper that got signed and now they shelved him, cause they didn't listen. Once again, congrats to my boy Dylan for winning. So I said I'm gonna do 100. I'm gonna do 100 for you, Dylan. Boy Sana and boy Visa. Boy Sana and boy Visa. Hey, they should have known the rules. If they knew the rules, which they probably did, because I heard someone say that on their live. Hold on, I'm getting notifications. When can you hang? I heard on the live someone said, "Oh, yo, we can get in trouble for this. Turn this live off." And Casemiro was like, "No, the fans like this." I don't know. I don't watch their live, so I have no idea. But if they knew the rules, why would you post yourself doing something that's against the rules? He probably didn't want to fight Paul Butler because he knew he was gonna get outboxed. When you got a good team, you don't switch your team up. You stick with the same team. You don't keep switching stuff up. That's how you mess things up. And that's how he messed his career up. He could have had Casemiro could have fought Nonito in December, and in Inoue a couple weeks ago, or in June, whatever, and then would have been straight for life. I don't know about moving up because that's tougher competition, and he's short. He's shorter than me, so that's hard to fight tall fighters. Unless you're really vicious, like Manny. Manny's vicious. With a tall fighter, he just go around it. Bye. But unfortunately, that's just what it is. Boom. Boom. The story of what could have been. He could have been the next star, but as of right now, next on the MP promotion list, I can see growing is Mark Moxeo. He's got the WBC. He's going to be defending his title and then he'll just be growing and rising because he's sticking to the script. He's staying disciplined. Yeah, exactly. Maxayo's the best prospect. He not prospect right now. Maxayo ain't no prospect. He's a world champion. I really want to end the live, but his man said don't end the live. Oh, is that what happened? Then man, Casemiro got the wrong kind of team with him. He brought the wrong team. He should have stuck with the dream team. He would have had. Look, he missed 2 fights already. That's 2 paychecks. He did 2 camps. He's probably in debt. He should have just stuck with the dream team. We did nothing wrong. It's all his brother that was jealous and envious. His brother was jealous and envious because no one was sending him content. Because he was too focused on YouTube. This ain't YouTube. Come on, man. Boxers got to focus on boxing and fighting, not no YouTube. His brother wanted the fame. His brother wanted to be Quadro Alas. Sheesh. Bah, 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 bah. I'm a child of the Lord, though, so I forgive people. People ain't perfect. Casemiro made a lot of mistakes. Hopefully he learns from it. If not, that's on him. It's not for me to help. It's for him to understand his own journey and his relationship with the Lord. That's 30. I do 70 more. He was surrounded by vloggers, not a team. I don't know who he was surrounded by because I wasn't watching. I don't pay attention to him. I'm in the hood. I go to Vegas. We travel the country. I'm around a lot of different people. But if you ever really want to find me and you can't find me, you can always find me in church. Yeah, push-ups 100 times. I gotta do 100 push-ups because Casemiro training almost 1 year and still no fight. That's his fault. That's his fault. I don't see any boxer who focus on YouTube like him. Maxayo is a YouTuber, but he's not taking video every training correctly. And if he and all he need to do is have a videographer with him. Just like Floyd had a videographer with him, Pacquiao had a videographer with him, Devin Haney had a videographer with him. Many fighters invest in themselves by hiring a personal videographer, you know. I was a personal videographer for Zab Judah, Devin Haney, and a handful of other fighters. So they invested in themselves. Look at Devin Haney now. Ryan Garcia don't have a personal videographer. I asked him. So I got options if I still want to continue doing this boxing route, but right now I'm focused on something else. Amber, they accusing you. Yeah, they were trying to accuse me of being a spy. accused me of sending sparring footage to Rigo. That's why Rigo knew Casemiro's special moves. Like, bro, Casemiro, it was so predictable. You're looking for one shot. You're not setting him up, and you did not cut the ring. You didn't train to cut the ring. That's why. They didn't train for that. All right, listen. When I was in camp with Devin Haney, every opponent, I'd be with his father, Bill Haney, and every opponent that he fought, it would be me and Bill, just me and him, sitting down, watching the opponent, watching their special move. So let's give an example. Mason Menard, he knocked out whoever he knocked out. He had knockout power. So we said, okay, Devin has to watch out for that right. That's all that Mason Menard has. So all training camp, we was just focusing on boxing, doing the usual, but also focusing on dismantling Mason Menard's right. And when he did that, Mason Menard had nothing to do. He couldn't hit Devin. So he did that with every opponent. So right now, Devin Haney is examining George Kambosos, trying to see what he can do. But that's going to be a tough fight because that's in Australia. And Kambosos fought Pacquiao many times. He's experienced and fearless. That's going to be a tough fight for Devin. Because all that boxing stuff, I don't think it's going to work in Australia. Unless he come with power and juice up or something. But if he don't got power to keep Kambosos off him and he goes the distance or something, I don't know. Wasn't Casemiro blaming you for messing up the visa? He wasn't blaming me for the visa. He was blaming the other Mark. Cause I don't even know how to do any visas cause I'm born in America. I don't gotta worry about no visa. I believe Butler will do the same to Casemiro, outbox him because Cass has no jab, just big shots like Holyfield and Tyson. Yeah, that's probably why he did the sauna. He didn't want to fight. Butler. He probably knew that. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows what's really going on in this guy's head? He's bipolar. One minute he's cool as fuck with he's real cool with you. The next minute he angry at you. Boxers, not all boxers, but certain boxers are like that. But yeah, Butler would have outboxed him all night and frustrated him. Because if he doesn't know he don't know how to cut the ring. He didn't know how to cut the ring with Rigondeaux. You've seen the other Filipino no-name fighter knock out Rigondeaux and stopped him. I don't even know the other Filipino name, but he's a no-name. He's a no-name, and he stopped him. Mike Magno, you're fake news, and you're tuning in to the news, so you supporting. However you want to say, you putting hours on my YouTube watching it, so keep watching. Casemiro almost lost to Rigo. Casemiro, if you watch the fight, he did lose to Rigo. He got outboxed. Everyone thought he didn't do nothing, but Rigo didn't do nothing either. So it is what it is. Rigo's old. Casemiro should have took him out of there, and he didn't. Casemiro's career is done. Ain't no coming back if he was 21, he still got a long time. He's 33. I think he's like 33. 32, 33. His career done. He getting too old now. And plus you got someone like me. Who you got someone like me who's not a professional boxer who could outrun and out hustle Casemiro. Coach Mamo seen me out hustle him. He was shocked. He was like, "What the heck?" Casemiro was he don't got no stamina. He's a front runner. He's good the first half of the fight. Second half, if you could box good, he's done. Yeah, Casemiro's career is over. He's gonna be used as a stepping stone. I'm telling you guys this right now. He's gonna be used as a stepping stone. He'll still get fights, but he's gonna get fights to be used for another fighter to come up, undefeated fighter from Top Rank that they're building up. Watch, you'll see. You'll see. I ain't new to this. I've seen it happen many times. Many times. If I do 15 more, then that's 40 left. His career is done versus Justice for Joy. I don't know about any of that case or anything about that, so I'm not gonna speak on that. I know about boxing. I know that he had a great opportunity that has very slim chance of coming back up and being revived. He's still, you never know. You never know. Life has its ups and downs. Life is a journey. So you never know. If he learns from this, you never know. What he needs to do is move up to 122, 125, but he's too small for that way. He's done, period. He got that one chance at 118. He should have took Rigondeaux out, followed the game plan, cut off the ring, knock him out, make a statement, then go for Nonito, and then if he could even beat Nonito, if he beats Nonito and then Inoue, and then could have retired after that with millions of dollars. Millions of dollars. Man, I seen him get the payday before the Rigo payday, and he was already... who did he fight? I forgot who he fought, but I think after he fought for the world title, I seen Nonito will whip Casemiro ass. Yeah, Nonito is no joke. The only thing Casemiro got on Nonito is age, but Nonito is very skillful and has IQ. Good boxing IQ. And he knows the game. He was probably trying to teach Casemiro that you can't do certain things and you got to play by the rules. When it comes to politics, when it comes to management, when it comes to promotions and all that. But he didn't. Casemiro thought he could just do it on his own. He thought he could Mayweather the shit. But you could Mayweather the game if you know the game. If you know the business to the game. I hope Nonito beats Inoue. That'd be great. I need 40 more. I need 40 more, Dylan. I need 40 more. 3 belts on the line in the ring magazine. I'll go for Inoue for the win. Inoue. Yeah, if Inoue beats Nonito, I think that's it for Nonito. The fight is in Japan too. Ooh, sheesh. You're right, it is in Japan. Inoue ain't gonna lose in his hometown. Just like George ain't gonna lose in his country. In Australia. Is it legit? Casemiro's belt strip? Search it up. Look in the news. Ask the champ, Paul Butler. Casemiro didn't fight for his title twice. One, due to a medical injury. Secondly, due to breaking the regulations. Inoue is a complete boxer. Inoue is good. Inoue is a good fighter. I didn't think Casemiro would beat Inoue, but I believe he would have got a good payday. I want to take this time right now to congrats Dylan Capetillo for winning a couple hours ago in his amateur fight. I think in the amateurs, there's probably a couple more fights he's going to do. But he just won not too long ago. So I'm just doing these push-ups for him. I got 40 more and I'm good to go. 40 more. And we're good. I saw the young Manny in Inoue. Yeah. The Casemiro conditioning coach, his memo, and health coach, I think he can be undisputed. But that's over with, yo. He went the wrong route. Success was straight. He went left. He was driving on the road to success. The direction said success 20 miles ahead. He made a left. I think he read the signs wrong. His brother told him, "Oh, success is this way." He turned left. He went the wrong way. He went down. He went backwards after that. When he went left, he went backwards. And then he tried to hit me with a copyright strike with something I own the masters and rights to. So he's done. Casemiro should have stayed in the wild card late, trained Jonas and Maxeo. He couldn't come train over there because he already messed up. Bah, 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 bah. Had he not messed up and done all that diva stuff he was doing, he was acting like a diva. He was acting like a pure diva. Like he was already a Hollywood superstar or something. It got to his head too quick. Got to his head way too quick. But he can focus on YouTube. But mess around one more time and he gonna see. He tried to pull a strike on me, but it's in review right now, and it's gonna get counter strike back at him. His YouTube probably gonna get taken down. Cause of his bitch ass. Shit. Well, anyways, man, surrounded by ignorant people. He chose to surround himself by those type of people. Cause he had no one else to be around. He wanted yes men around him. Silver Voice give 2 strikes to Casemiro channel. Well, then I should give him the last strike. Take his channel down. It's coming. YouTube is in review right now. I have all the documentations to prove that I'm the owner and I own all the rights and masters to everything I documented out of my camera, out of my SD card. And these are legal facts. So, if you want to play with fire, we can play with fire. Anyways, y'all have a blessed day. We're about to go to the beach right now and enjoy the sunlight. Stay tuned, because this week is about to be amazing.